lakh students are involved in building their skills on entrepreneurship. Right? Building entrepreneurial skill is different than practicing entrepreneurship. So when I'm talking about entrepreneurial skills, what the activity happen on the campus is more towards building your skill sets and identifying many a times. That is there in you, but you have not realized, neither you had an opportunity to practice it. Right? You might know driving, but if you have just learned the driving and you have not practiced it, you will not be good at doing it. Right? So बोलते हो ना ड्राइविंग सिखा के चला गया 15 दिन में, अब तो प्रैक्टिस नहीं करेंगे तो नहीं चलेगा. Same way is entrepreneurial skill. If it is dormant, then you don't go. It's very dynamic in nature. आज पढ़ लिया 2+2, it is not going to be mathematics like calculation. 2+2 हमेशा रहेगा entrepreneurship. So that is why we say that let you practice entrepreneurial skills. Let it come out, right? And then it is left to your choice whether you want to practice for yourself, then you become entrepreneur, you practice somebody else, then you become intrapreneur. And if you go to any company, let's talk about the dream companies of yours. Where do you want to work?
Accenture.
Okay.
Samsung.
HUL.
Tata Steel.
Honeywell.
Hindustan Unilever. Jaguar.
Good. You have a task student. Because we're talking about a company which is owned by Tatas, and Tatas are very traditional and etiquette company, right? Yeah. What else?
JP Morgan.
Cobalt Partners.
Which one?
Cobalt Partners.
Okay.
HSBC.
Why these companies are leaders? HSBC, Samsung, Tata. Why they are leaders? Why Tata was able to fetch the deal of Jaguar? First task you should do is to know about these companies. When you're saying that I want to go and these are my dream companies, you should know in and out about these companies. This is the first goal setting you should do. That when you're coming out of this college, what do you want to do? How many you see you in 10 years as CEO of yours? Good. इधर का बैच स्लो लग रहा है. लाइन. अरे हाथ खड़े करो ना थोड़े से ऊपर. CEO is a good thing यार. इतना खराब थोड़ी होता CEO होना कंपनी का. Good. So how do you want to make yourself CEO in 10 years?
By solving out various challenges faced in the present scenario of business.
For whom you are working?
Yes, ma'am.
You are starting your own business or you are working for somebody else?
I will start first. Later I have to go for another organization, and after 10 to 15 years I will start my own business.
And you will become CEO in your company or you will become CEO in some other company?
Ma'am, subsequently I will.
No, there is a question. There is nothing to laugh. Yeah.
Ma'am, subsequently I will try in that company where I am doing. Means I am an employee of that. And after later on, I will be my own.
So what extra you need to put? How many people make in 10 years a CEO? So what extra you have to do?
Ma'am, extra in sense I have to let all the.
Anybody can add, please. Yeah.
By creating innovations, I have to be innovative in my work and setting benchmarks so that other companies is not performing that task which I will add to my company to perform and accomplish the task.
Being innovative, right? What else?
I mean having dynamic in nature.
Pardon?
Dynamic in nature.
Dynamic in nature. Sit down, please. What else? What else will make CEO in 10 years?
To use innovative ideas.
She said.
Start your own company.
I'm talking about making CEO in 10 years for some other company, right? So we'll come back to that. CEO in first day you are new company, right? What else?
To express ourselves globally. Like public
Not a
relations.
primary objective. We'll not debate it, but we'll keep it on the second row. Yeah, somebody else was raising hand there.
Manage success as well as failures. Manage success as well as failures.
Okay. What else? Yeah.
Building up relations.
Building relations. What what is the core? There are core competencies and there are the, you'll teach that in management, core competency of a company and secondary. So what is the core thing which will make you CEO?
You should have ethics and values.
Ethics and values. Okay.
A CEO should have a vision.
Vision, visionary. So CEOs, there was an Harvard Business Review article which says top 30 under 30. Top 30 CEOs of the world under age of 30. And out of 30, 12 are from India. Why? Have you understood what I said?
Yes, madam.
Top 30 under age of 30. So top 30 CEOs of the world are under age of 30 and 12 are belong to India. What difference they had? Were they doing routine job 10 to 7? If they were doing a routine job 10 to 7, were they make it to CEO? What else? Were they looking and fighting to their HR, mera increment karo, they'll make it to CEO? Giving 1,000 examples for your failure and 1,000 explanations for your failure will make you CEO? Taking backbench will make CEO? What makes CEO? Ideas, the entrepreneurial nature of yours. That you can venture, you can express your innovation, utilize the resources, implement those innovations. Very important. There is a difference between R&D and product. When you say innovation which is lying in labs, it's just an R&D. When you say innovation which is sellable, which is a product which sells into market, that is a product, that is entrepreneurship. So when we are going to even IIM Ahmedabad, when we interact, we say that what the professors say that it is more to build the entrepreneurial skills, right? When you know how to ride a bike, then you will start having 1,000 sources. How can I buy a bike? Till the time you do not know how to ride a bike, probably you do not go and look at the advertisement which says 10% का interest rate पे bike मिल रही है. Do you ever see? You do not know how to ride. The moment you see that I know how to ride a bike, you go and tell your mother, blackmail her emotionally. अरे मम्मी दिला दो, पेट्रोल बचेगा, ये बचेगा, आपको भी सैटरडे संडे घुमा दूंगा, ये करूंगा, वो lot of things you say. You go to your dad and say अच्छा अपने नाम पे खरीद लेना, मैं हेलमेट भी लगाऊंगा, ऐसा नहीं करूंगा, 60 के नीचे चलाऊंगा. You say all this, right? Because you know that skill. You now craving that I want to ride this bike. This is what is entrepreneurship. You have the skill, then you start having craving that how do I practice it? When you practice for others, it is also good. And when you practice for yourself, that is my motto to motivate you. So what ANIN does is that we suggest institutes to have a formal place where the students who have an ideas can come and discuss. There is a common platform. If you have an idea, you can come and discuss. Right? So that is called e-cell, that is entrepreneurship cell. Right? As you have other clubs, it is different from there. It is not an event management, it is not a cultural club. It is purely for learning. Learning could be taken as a blackboard learning, it could be fun activity learning also. Right? And then faculties of you who are trained on entrepreneurship, who are very knowledgeable, they guide you how to do these activities and enhance your entrepreneurial skills. For example, leadership. Right? Many people, internal observations are happening. I'll tell you one example. That when the companies are promoting, there is a lot of feedback mechanism from the lower people. Right? Never take it for granted कि ये मेरा junior है, मैं कैसे भी treat करूँगा तो मेरे को कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता है. Feedback mechanism is 360 degree. जो आपका boss है वो तो करेगा ही करेगा feedback. More value is given to the people who are reporting you. What kind of leader you are, and that is how you make it to CEO. Right? So I'm saying that all these skills are. I'm not going to tell you कि आप ये business शुरू कर लो. We are going to tell you how to start this, and it's completely your option. But if you wish to do so, we are there to support you. So we would like everybody to become CEO in next 10 years. Whether you are working for somebody else and coming here and giving us a talk that how did you reform IBM inside out that it is performing very well, or how did you Honeywell you put some reforms in Honeywell or Samsung so that Samsung की TV एक साल में खराब नहीं हो जाए, LCD उनकी वारंटी के बाद बोल जाए तो वारंटी के बाद भी चले. So you're building some reforms. So that is also good for the institution. and for us, right? But more likely, if you start up your own, that is also right. So there is a buy-in that you need to learn entrepreneurial skills, or you don't need to learn. Tell me. Need to learn. Okay. So let's do one very simple mathematical exercise to prove this point. 2 plus 2 need. So how many years you feel that you will be working? Everybody is looking for a job? Yes. Okay. So how many on average years an MBA graduate works?
35.
Yeah? How many years?
40.
Huh?
35.
35 years you will be able to work? Good?
Minimum 5 months.
Huh?
5 years.
So let's come to a common number. How many years?
30.
20?
30.
30. He's saying 30.
15.
Huh? 15 years.
5.
5 years? You know only 5 years. What will you do after that?
Start my own business.
Yeah, that is what I'm saying. When you are working with, everybody said I want to work for somebody else. So the people who are going to start up, I'm keeping them separately. The people who are saying I want to work for somebody, how many years work? Huh? 1 year. Class. Internship करने ही भाग जाएंगे. Probation पे ही भाग जाएंगे नहीं? उसके बाद क्या करेंगे 1 साल के बाद? हाँ? हाँ, तो ओन बिजनेस वाला को तो मैं एकदम अलग कैटेगरी में रख रही हूँ. ये उन लोगों के लिए क्वेश्चन है जो कह रहे हैं कि मैं सिर्फ जॉब करूँगा और करूँगी. So how many years? What is the figure we should take? Tell me. 25 years, 30 years, 20 years? 30 years. Okay. The one figure is coming is 30 years we are going to work. Right? What will be the average salary per year? You will have. Huh? 7 lakhs in average? क्या आपको मालूम है लास्ट ईयर इन्फोसिस का मैक्सिमम बैंडविड्थ क्या रहा इंक्रीमेंट का? Between 6 to 8%. 8% the people got who was the best performers, and 6% were the lowest increment, which not even beat the inflation rate. Tell me, what is the logistic figure, ma'am? क्या है आपका placement का? What is the average salary? 4.5 एवरेज है कि आपने हाईएस्ट निकाला है? एवरेज है. तो 10% इंक्रीमेंट मान के चलते हैं या 15%, तो कितना एवरेज आउट होगा 30 इयर्स में? फाइनेंस की फैकल्टी कैन हेल्प.
Yes, it would be 4 and 5 times.
5 times. 20 लाख इज द हाईएस्ट. तो 4.5 लाख और 20 लाख मीट निकालेंगे कितना होगा? 30 years. And mind it, even in US kind of developed country, the people who have work span of 30 years, they are unemployed for 7 to 9 years. समझ रहे? 30 years का जिनका work span है US में, they also get unemployment of 7 to 9 years in between. So in 30 years, you will be some times where you will be unemployed. अगर 5 years का भी average लेते हैं तो. So what is the average salary we will be getting? 7 lakhs? We can take safely 7 lakhs average salary. और 25 साल का working कितना हुआ total earning in 25 years?
175.
हाँ?
175.
1 crore 75 lakhs.
Yes, ma'am.
नहीं 25 बताओ ना, 25 साल and 7 lakhs. कैलकुलेट करो.
1 crore.
हाँ?
175.
1 crore 75 lakhs. And where do you want to stay? Gurgaon, Bangalore, Bombay. Where do you want to stay? हाँ? हाँ? Just hold on. क्या कहाँ स्टे करोगे? ड्रीम कंपनी तो समझ ले. ड्रीम सिटी कहाँ जहाँ स्टे करना चाहते हो?
पुणे.
हाँ? हाँ? भूल ही जाओ. 1.75 crores में स्विट्जरलैंड तुम एक विजिट जाओगे, 25 लाख रुपए खर्च हो जाएंगे. I'm coming to that. So tell me, where do you want to stay? Some logical answers. Bangalore. नोएडा, गुड़गांव, अपना हाउस भी खरीदना चाहोगे इस 25 साल में? What is a 2 BHK rate? हाँ?
80 lakhs.
80 lakhs. Let's take this bid. 80 lakhs. I'm supposing nobody will go to government school. Private school, DPS की फीस मालूम है आज के डेट में क्या है? सब कुछ मिला जुला के 12,000 में पर मंथ ले लेते हैं. 12,000 rupees per month they charge. सब कुछ लेकर. Now whole year 25 years you learn 1 crore 75 lakhs. 80 lakhs का तो आपका मकान ही हो जाएगा. बाकी बचा 95 lakhs. 25 साल खाना भी है, जीना भी है, और अच्छे दिन आएंगे वो भी आ गए, फिर भी पेट्रोल का दाम बढ़ गया. ठीक है, राशन का दाम बढ़ गया तो वो भी बढ़ेगा. इन्फ्लेशन रेट 10% पकड़ के चलो, 2 बच्चों की एजुकेशन पकड़ के चलो, 2 फॉरेन ट्रिप पकड़ो, कोई सिस्टर मदर और फादर का कोई अगर जो साथ में है तो उनका पकड़ लो. वेयर इज द मनी? वेयर इज द मनी? 1.75 crores 25 साल में. पैसा कहाँ है आप बताओ मुझे, अब छोड़ के बताओ.
ऑडी भी लेंगे तो 25 तो इधर निकल गए.
हाँ?
ऑडी भी लेंगे तो 25 लाख तो इधर निकल गए.
पर वो ऑडी तो भूल जाओ बस. एक उसको बता दिया था अभी. PhD वाला ऑडी को कैसे कितने पार्किंग का ये बता दूँगा. पार्किंग के लिए हमें 7 लाख रुपए देने पड़ेंगे. Tell me, where is the money? Now you are seeing the picture. 25 साल में क्या होने वाला आपके साथ? Option is yours. Option is completely yours. If you want to make big, there are 2 ways. Either you start up your own or you become a CEO in 10 years. And for both these, you need entrepreneurial skills. You cannot do without this. I can give you a stamp paper and sign it. And meet me after 25 years if I'm alive. Right? This is the pure mathematical calculation, no strategy applied, no law. It is very logical calculation which you have to do for your goal setting. Please do a goal setting of your life, and then try today that you are wasting your time. I'm telling you, if you feel कि 5 साल बाद हम सोचेंगे, that 5 years never comes down. I tell you, you have to start right now. और जब आप आते हो, यही difference है वो. You say, what is the difference between an IMA guy and me? That's the difference between an IMA guy and you. The day he enters, he calculates what is his goal for 20 years when he retires. Right? And then he wants to do the backward calculation that how much money I need to survive for this. And then he chooses his path. That I want to become CEO in 10 years, I want to start up my own, or I want to be a 10 to 7 employee. What do you want? I want to do. Understanding this? Is it very tough to going, or it is very easy calculation? Okay? So see how your parents are taking out that money to send you here to learn. See? अभी आपको जरूरत होगी तो आप ही बोलोगे कि अभी तो कैलकुलेशन मैम ने करा दिया 1.75 crores. That too when you get those jobs, that too that when you get sustained those jobs, you are not thrown out every now and then. That is happening. That's happening in technical field. That's happening in management field. Right? So do this calculation and then come back to your professors and say what do you want to do. 20 years का आप करके देखो अपना goal setting and then come back and realize अगर आपको Audi लेना है, I'm not laughing at buying Audi, but I'm laughing at the path you are going to choose. You will not be able to make 2 BHK के फ्लैट में वो आपको पार्किंग की जगह भी नहीं देगा जहाँ Audi रखोगे. उसका गेट भी इतना बड़ा नहीं होगा जहाँ गाड़ी अंदर ले जा सके. Try to understand this. So the vision is very. I'm not discouraging you to buy a Ferrari, but then you have to start working for Ferrari today. Right? Have you heard of this red bus? What is the deal he had?
मैम ऑनलाइन टिकट रिजर्वेशन.
क्या डील में उसने कंपनी बेची है?
600 crores.
Okay, somebody else?
500 crore.
और? He's passed out BITS Pilani. He has been mentored by us. Funding is very close to us. There is a video on alienonline.org. You can go and look around. What he talks about when his students are there, they should learn these things, right? What he struggled, one should not. And in this age, I don't think he's even crossed 36, 37 of age. He is worth 800 crores today. 800 crores. He's a next door boy for us. So I have seen, I was talking to professors that you should be given a task to go around in Noida and build a pool of 50 at least startup companies which have started in 3 to 5 years of area, and it will be your job to build that pool, right? And when we say this thing to Bits Pilani, they said why 50, I'll get 100, and why startups, I'll get Google Gandhi, who's the Google CEO. And I was amazed to say in the business plan competition in FICCI Auditorium Delhi that Google Gandhi was sitting there in the desk along with me. That's the commitment, that is the confidence they have. The confidence comes through conviction that I can do it. And I don't see some marks here and there, you don't qualify CAT, you come here. Somebody marks here and there, you go to IIM Kolkata, IIM Ahmedabad. I don't see any difference. They also have 2 ears, 1 nose, 2 eyes, 2 legs. They don't have 4 legs, 4 arms. Right? Somebody in Bits Pilani next to 76 lakhs per year, but everybody do not get that. Right? Does everybody get 76 lakhs? Who gets 76 lakhs? Why? Why? The question is why? You can sell yourself. How well you can sell yourself and how do you sell yourself? You have to know that. What are you doing? I mean, you say that entrepreneurship में risk है, job लेने में risk नहीं है. Job में अगर रात को शाम को आप गए, सुबह आया आपके टेबल पे मिल गया, गार्ड नहीं बाहर से बोल दिया get lost. ये envelope पे पकड़िए जाइए. Biggest risk in the job. Right? आप बोलोगे कि मैं खुद तो कुछ किया नहीं, entrepreneurship lecture देने चले आया entrepreneurship. Right? So मेरा background students करा है, I also passed out DU. I did some ventures, and then I have to take some sabbatical because of my family responsibilities. I cannot do my own. So where I can get more interested and get more interactive with the entrepreneurs, then I joined NEN. And I've worked with startups all through like Educom, Next Education. I've also worked like MNCs like Siemens and Aditya Birla Group. But I saw a big difference when you work in Siemens and when you work in Educom. Educom gave me such a kind of freedom that was tremendous. The smart classes we were the 27 people who took it across India. और वही मैं बता रही थी सर को कि AVP का पोजीशन था, फिर भी हम बैग लेके प्रोजेक्टर लेके स्कूल टीचर्स को दिखाते थे कि ये होता है. So this is what is working culture in startups. They teach you like anything. So try to work on these things and bring your skills if you really want audit. और मैं तो ये कहूँगी जो अभी सिस्टम चल रहा है सैलरी इसका एक्सपोनेंशियल नहीं होना है. जो आप देख रहे हो सैलरीज का एवरेज रेट डाउन हो रहा है. Go and calculate and survey on internet. Average salaries every year is getting down and down, right? Because people do not have that skill to negotiate on salaries. उनको ये लगता है डिग्री हाथ में आ जाएगी तो वो डिग्री देने वाले की रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है कि जॉब भी मेरे हाथ में दे दो. मैं तो कह रही हूँ सारे कैंपसेस को ये नहीं लिखना चाहिए 100% प्लेसमेंट गारंटी. Why? It's not my guarantee. I am giving you a skill. You have to go and fight for yourself. Why should I give you a guarantee? This is third party who's going to give a guarantee. You should build your capacity and your skill like that. That people should offer you job. People say कि job नहीं है. मैं तो 14 years से I'm in industry. I never had any fear कि job नहीं होगा. If you have that conviction, you can always get a job. You can always start up your own. So do this simple maths back at home. Do read about your companies which you're talking about, what they need in you. It will be too late when you go to placement office और उनका सर खाओगे कि 4 में बैठ गया हमारा नहीं हुआ, वो कुछ नहीं कर सकते, उनके पास जादू की छड़ी नहीं है. I really pity all the placement officers. When they tell you to do the skills building, you don't do that, and when it comes to placement, then you say मेरा तो नहीं हुआ, मेरा तो नहीं हुआ. Right? So please don't take that responsibility from other shoulders. It is your own responsibility. How do you fare? 2 लाख, 2.5 लाख, 3 लाख का जॉब तो कोई दिला देगा. बात तो तब है जब 10-10 लाख के जॉब लेके आओ. And how it will happen? Through your own skills. Right? So this is what I wanted to say, and we'll interact more as we go on. A lot of activities have to happen on skill building. So I hope you will participate and go ahead and do it. All the best. And do this simple mathematics. Thanks a lot.